Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Today is August 21st, and it is 6:16 on the clock. I want to check out that angel number because I've been moved to 616. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message is when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. So I was giving myself a pep talk this morning. Excuse me. I was giving myself a pep talk this morning, right? Because sometimes, I get in my feelings about the way, things turned out. Not to my expectation, of course. But having gratitude, right? Because I'm going to have to think about that one. Not about the gratitude, but what I was about to say. It's like, you don't have things exactly the way you want. I'll say that for me. But I'm grateful for what I do have. I'm grateful for the opportunities. I'm grateful for the connections. You know what I mean? Like, trying to wrap my mind around, okay, so it ain't the way you want it. It ain't the way you want it, right? So be grateful for what you have. That's okay. You can work with, but what it leaves room open for is for us to go on our journey. See, things didn't happen the way they were supposed that you wanted is because you're being moved to go in a new direction. Now, it doesn't say that it's some things that you thought would be your priority are not your priority. That's what I'm finding out. Some things, some situations that I thought were the most important in my life they're important, but there's something else I need to be focused on, right? I don't know. I guess I just kept looking at what I lost, what I don't have. You know what I mean? And in reality, I do have it. It just doesn't look like what I thought it would look like. Ooh, come on now. Come on, bitch. Hell. Anyway, and another download I got was, and on top of all that, right, people sleep on you, right, because you're fucking smart, too. They don't know that. Yeah, people will look at you, and I was picking up on, like, the dumb blonde energy, you know what I'm saying? They see a blonde white woman, and, they think it's just about her beauty. But let me tell you, sisters, black women go through that same shit. I promise you. If we're beautiful, if we have a beautiful, body and face and all that stuff, they think that we're superficial. That's all we're about is sex and looks and shopping and clothes and money. We ain't got no fucking brain. We really don't fucking bust our ass and are productive citizens of of our communities, right? Like, why? I'm just saying, so don't listen. We get it too. Anyway, let's keep going. Let me just do some cards. That was just my little spiel for this morning. But I had to, give myself a pep talk, right? Feeling like you ain't enough shit. You are, and you smart, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what have you been doing in your free time? That's all I'm gonna say. What's going on for the collective? What's the energy here? We've been studying. We've been working on ourselves. We've been treating ourselves well. We haven't been sacrificing our bodies for relationships that never fucking work. Just to find out folks only here for what we have. You know what I'm saying? I can't make it up. Only here for what the fuck we have. Listen, come on now. Yeah. Some of you guys could be getting a raise in pay. Something is up. There's an increase. Spirit said you have an increase coming in some area of your life. Ace of Cups. Increase. Look, overflow. I'm saying 888 abundance. Judgment, because I said so. I heard because of your generosity, right? Because of how you treated yourself, not only yourself, but how you treat others, right? You give. And people only came and took. There was no reciprocation. It wasn't equal. And it doesn't even have to be you give to me, tit for tat and shit like that. Checks and balances. The checks and balances that are coming in is from the universe. This ain't no physical thing. No, Ace of Cups, security, a helping hand, support, decisions pending finality. The only decision that can be made under the circumstances. Now, if we roll the fucking that beautiful bean footage, if we roll the tapes, right, we'll see. In the ways that you were supportive and giving and how you were shortchanged, how you were not equally reciprocating. Now, that's your karmic that's your karmic bank. Come on, Spirit. Somebody's karmic bank. Listen, cha-ching. Cha-ching. That's in all areas of your life. And I feel like that's a judgment that the universe has made for you and also for others that have been mistreated unfairly. Come on, Spirit. Listen. This one's blank. This is closed. 6 of Swords, moving away to calmer waters. I'm telling you, that's what you did. Page of Swords. Boat or over water travel. Turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. Right, okay. I already know the swords is giving me, actions, betrayals, situations that you've gone through, traumatic events, right? Things that you didn't see coming, shit that caught you off guard, shit you wasn't expecting, right? That kind of energy. Towers, because a tower is when somebody you didn't expect does something so fucking heinous, and it's like you just didn't see that in that person. You didn't expect it from that person, right? Those are tower moments because now you see the person in a different light, right? I feel like when people showed their true colors, it showed you that you were not really in genuine company, right? That the people or the situation or the job, they didn't hold the same integrity as you held, right? They weren't as forthcoming and nurturing and forgiving and giving as you were, right? It was as if they would, they would get the most out of you and give you the least back. You feeling me? Come on. And you accepted that. That's the acceptance, but still maybe even mourning over it, right? Maybe those sores are those sores that you just can't get over, you haven't gotten over, right? Those things that you still, even though you moved away from the situation, you still think about that shit like, wow, and it just changes the whole trajectory of your fucking life because you may have thought that your life was going in one direction and now it's like, you going somewhere you ain't never been. You never expected to have to go this direction. Come on, Spirit. And what was my reading this morning? Jealousy. You hear me? Matter of fact, it's been the topic the last 2 days. So let me just open that up. This real quick. The consequences of jealousy, that's today's devotional. Understanding envy and its destructive impact can encourage us to confront and overcome it, right? Let's see. Romans 13:13-14. Peep that. All right, 13:13-14. In learning about the nature of jealousy, perhaps you realize you struggle a bit with this problem. If so, it's important to address. Left unchecked, envy doesn't just stay in our mind, it spills out and causes great damage, such as broken relationships. Jealousy creates distance between us and the people we envy. We pull away, become critical, or struggle to celebrate their good news. Constant dissatisfaction. When we're focused on what others have, it's hard to enjoy what is in front of us. Jealousy trains us to always look elsewhere for contentment, which we'll never find. Boop. Wasted energy. The mental and emotional energy spent comparing ourselves to others could be better invested in our own growth. Relationships and calling. Jealousy. Relationship. Okay, wait a minute. The mental and emotional energy spent comparing ourselves to others could be better invested in our own growth, our own relationships and calling. Jealousy leaves us stuck. Talk about that all the time. When people are in a cycle and they expect you to stay in the cycle, and then when you decide that you want to elevate your life and you move out, they don't like that shit because they didn't do it. Hello. Loss of peace. Jealousy and peace cannot coexist. You around a jealous individual, there is no fucking peace. Jealousy and peace cannot coexist. When we're consumed with envy, we forfeit contentment and rest. Understanding destructive consequences may encourage you to address this issue in your life. Then, with God's help, you can begin the journey toward healing and restoration. But wait a minute, let's read Romans 13:13-14. Let us behave properly as in the day, not in carousing and drunkenness, not in sexual promiscuity and sensuality, not in strife and jealousy, but put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh in regards to its lusts. Don't let your flesh deceive you. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, what we got here? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, that's who you are. You're the Queen of Cups. You're very loving, caring, and nurturing. I mean, like, there's a lot of people that are in that similar energy. You know, yeah, there's a lot of people that are King of Cups, Queen of Cups, however you want to look at it, right? You take the gender out, but the nature, the loving, the giving, the caring for other people, you know what I mean? Wanting to be there and support others, want to see others rise and do great things, right? And to follow their dreams. And also understand sometimes our dreams don't come out exactly the way we want, right? But when we look around at what we have, we actually have it. It just doesn't look if you have peace in your life, we actually have it, but it just doesn't look like the way we thought the way we wanted it to look, the way we imagined it looking. That's where towers come in, because when towers come in, you see things different. You don't see things coming to fruition the way you want, because a lot of things have been revealed to you, right? So you have to look at it different. When you have more information, you have to look at it different. You have to look at it not just in a different perspective, but a boundary perspective. Now you got to put up boundaries, especially if you feel like you're being mishandled, misused. You know what I mean? Anything else, Spirit? So there's some things that have happened in some relationships that you deeply care about that you didn't expect. You didn't expect it. And it's probably because you thought people would treat you the way you treat them. But you are unique in that aspect. Child of strength. Listen, what don't kill you makes you stronger. Come on now. This created the what you had to go through. It you transmuted that energy. It made you more resilient, right? Because not only were you the nurturer, but you were also someone that people came to for help. So you had to keep a brave face. You had to keep moving because you're the matriarch or the patriarch, mother or father. Thank you, Spirit. We got a King of Pentacles that's in the reverse. Somebody's very arrogant. Somebody could have put all their eggs in a basket of material things, money, right? They didn't invest their time in their relationships by connecting to people and getting to know people on a more deeper emotional level. This is somebody that don't cry. They don't talk about their feelings. They think work is the most important for money. Them making their money is the most important fucking thing because that's their security. That's their security. That's their power. They put all their faith in what they can produce with their own hands, not even realizing that's a gift from God. And when God gives you a gift to make good money because of your skills, right? And you don't, in some way, shape, or form, look out for others, there's a problem. We have inner strength, confrontation with yourself and other people. Yeah, this is you, collective. I feel like you stood up. You held your integrity, right? You didn't allow what others were using to cause you to be off balance and combative and defensive, right? To lower your vibration, lower your standards. You didn't do that to someone. I feel like there's somebody in your life that thought that they could buy you. Yeah. Now somebody's saying that money don't mean shit. They're saying that because you have something that's worth way more than money. You have a good heart. You have compassion, and that draws people to you anyway. This is somebody that feels like they got to have nice things, material things, in order to have people around them. You already know how that is. They greedy. Remember I told you, you were around a bunch of energies that came to give, to take, and you were giving. There was no reciprocation. This is also someone that thought that they had the material ideologies to lure you, but nah, you stood your ground. You stood your morals and your values. You didn't need this person because you are full of love. You are always full of love. You were giving. Overflow, Spirit said, yes. The thing you had to do was remove yourself away from these energies. Come on now. Three of Swords. Yeah, this person caused a lot of pain. You didn't expect this shit. You didn't expect it from this person. But what you did learn about this person is they're selfish, they're greedy, they're very fucking arrogant, boastful, I'm hearing. And they really, how they look, what they have is very important to them. How the image they portray to others. This person sees you as somebody that's strong. And did I mention smart? You're very smart. I just want to tell you that. Look, somebody thought the grass was greener. Look at that shit. They thought that they broke your heart. Yes, sir. They did the unthinkable. Something that you just was not expecting, and that was a fucking tower. That changed your whole fucking the way you saw this person. What you thought, you felt like a fool. You thought this person cared about you. You know what I mean? You thought this person had your fucking back, but you slowly started seeing, or people, take it how it resonates. These are also people that thought they had more than you, that you needed them. When you were the one that was giving, our Spirit said, giving them life. Take that how it resonates. What else did I bring out here? I know I brought some other cards out here. Let's see. Well, good morning. Somebody was jealous of you. That's a second. This came up yesterday too. Somebody was very jealous of you. They was jealous of your nature, your character, the way you didn't need the material things to thrive, to love yourself, to love others. You know what I'm saying? How I heard how even you were. Very generous, very giving, very man, listen. What did I say? The Tower and the Nine of Swords. I cannot make this up. Yes. Change your whole perspective on someone, man. Yeah. And this could be multiple people, you know. You got 6 swords, you take them with you. You got 3 of swords here, heartbreak. This could be 3 people that caused you a lot of pain. That you was not, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who thought the grass was greener. Oh, and what's the word? Jealousy, better options, unhappy, and deserve better. Somebody was jealous of you and they knew that you deserved better. Come on, Spirit. They knew that. They knew that you was worthy of having something better. Yes, they did. And they were jealous of you. They was jealous of how much you loved yourself. They was jealous of the way you loved others and how others reciprocated that love back to you. Yep. Where they had to use what they had in order. They had to be a bully. They had to be in control of how people interacted with them, right? People didn't fuck with them unless they was getting something out of it. Come on, Spirit. And that's how this person treated you or these people. Yep. Yep. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? So strength listen. Listen. Man, the strength clarifying the strength. Hello. Your strength, baby. Oh my God. Your inner strength. Wow. How you handle yourself, right? How you were in control of your emotions. You weren't someone that allowed their bitterness, come on, Spirit, to overcome you, right? Because, spirits, you can see their souls. You can see their pain. You can see through the windows of their soul, through their eyes. You understand that the absence of love is fear. Come on, Spirit. If it ain't no love in it, then it's fear. Come on, man. The absence of love is fear. What's going on here, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles. Come on, man. Y'all got a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Look, Page of Wands, a new opportunity. A new start, a new cycle. All right? Something new is coming in. What's this? What's this King of Pentacles in the reverse? Oh, okay. 3 of Cups. Celebration. You'll be celebrating after some heartbreak, after a lot of deception, frustration, jealousy again, and a broken heart. Somebody was fucking jealous of you. My God. And they treated you so poorly. The 3 of Swords, clarifying the 3 of Swords, y'all. What the hell? And the damn devil. Clarifying the greenest grass. Grass is greener. 6 of Wands, you overcame this. 10 of Wands, you carried a lot of burdens. Lord, I'm at 5 of Swords, a lot of envy, a lot of competition, a lot of people coming up against you because of jealousy and envy. Child. Somebody was toxic as AF. You hear me? The devil with the grass is greener. The 3 of Swords, clarifying the 3 of Swords. Somebody wanted to break up your party, right? They wanted to disturb your celebration. They wanted to take away they wanted to create heaviness for you. With the Three of Swords, man, look at these cards. They clarifying like a mug this morning, eh? Heartbreak. Somebody knew that if you gave up on love, that you would turn to the devil, right? You would turn to low vibrational behaviors. You wouldn't care about yourself. You wouldn't care about others. You would just only think about material things and gaining what you want and using people and shit like that, manipulation. You overcame that. You carried these burdens. Whatever burdens you carried, I feel like you not only did you carry your burdens, but you were carrying burdens of others, the burdens that others put on you. Like, say for instance, they with the Three of Cups, this is your friendships, your friendship circle, celebrations, Three of Swords. If somebody infiltrated your friend group, your family, whatever, the people around you, your social circle, right? That made it harder for you because now you're struggling with trying to understand why people have changed, how they talk to you, how they approach you, right? Why are people only coming around to get things from you, and then they act like they don't fuck with you when they're around other people. They act different. You feel it? You know what I'm saying? They get fucking distant until they fucking, yeah, man. The devil, that was up, yeah. But, this Ten of Wands is giving me, this is something that you carried and you overcame. You got the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You turned your pain into power. Sometimes when we are hurt and we're in those tower moments where we're just so fucked up around an action that somebody does that we wasn't expecting, that's a tower moment. I don't know why I have to keep explaining that, but y'all understand, because towers ain't just about people losing. Towers is the way you fucking think, the way you see it. It's like, oh shit, I thought I always believed, and come to find out it was a fucking lie. You understand? That's a tower. Then you have to restructure how you see somebody. Now you don't give them a door where you put windows up high, they can't get in the way they used to. Come on now. Five of Swords, man, listen. You got your guard up. You got your guard up. You're ready. You know what I'm saying? For whatever. Spirit said for whatever. Damn it. Spirit said for whatever. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Come on, Spirit. What's going on here? Anything else? Wow. Tell me when to get on to the next ones. I think I'm finna get on to the next ones. Shall we? People admire how you carried yourself. I'm telling you, through those difficult fucking times and situations, people see that shit. There's some folks that seen you go from the beginning of the situation to the end, and they see how you carried that shit, and you took all that shit and you made a fucking dress out of it, nigga. What? Somebody said you made a dress out of that shit. You wear that shit well. Come on now. And you're smart. Damn. Come on now. No, people didn't get to know you. That's why people didn't know how smart you were. They didn't get to know you. They were very superficial. The intention was never to build a relationship with you. The intention was to get in, to infiltrate your energy force, your force field, and to extract what they could get from you. They were never going to give it back because they were jealous of you anyway. But if collective is so naive to give me, if I pretend I like collective, if I pretend I fuck with the collective, I can get some things from the collective, huh? What we got here, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. Energy of lack, not feeling worthy, right? The Strength card. I feel like when you were in situations or places where you just weren't made to feel accepted, wanted, welcomed, right? What you had wasn't good enough, right? Your offer was refused. I'm telling you, somebody thought that they, just because they had more than you, that made them better than you. I promise. Knight of Swords. Somebody did. Five of Pentacles. But with the Strength and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like it wasn't enough for you, right? When it was time to pass out Pentacles, you were the last person on the list, right? So if it ran out before you, oh well. You were never, somebody didn't never put you first. They put others before you. Thank you, Spirit. They did. They would get up and give and do for other people. And you know why? Because it was almost as I scratch your back, you scratch mine. And I think you never did that. You gave, and you gave without wanting anything fucking back. Man, listen. Look, Judgment. And the Ten of Swords. Somebody's under judgment. We got Judgment out here twice. The Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Betrayal. Eight of Swords. Listen. And the Six of Swords again. I can't fucking make it up. And the Six of Swords again. Judgment was for you to move away to calmer waters, for you to cut your losses, for you to recognize your worth, for you to recognize when you were not being treated fairly. And not to say that you do anything for anything back, right? It's as if you rather deal with a stranger where you don't expect anything than deal with somebody that you got expectations on and they fuck you. Six of Swords, Eight of Swords. The Devil. Somebody wanted you to feel like you made a bad choice. Somebody wants to keep bringing up shit from the past, having you stuck. After you've left, when you made the decision to move forward and to, recalibrate and to restructure your mind, restructure how you see motherfuckers, it's like somebody wanted you to be stuck and feel like you made a bad choice. Like keeping shit going, keeping shit alive, constant reminders in a way, right? With the Devil energy here. The thing Spirit is showing me, whatever this energy is, it's only to keep you from moving forward. It's an illusion. It's like a trick. It's like a mirror. This energy wants you to be afraid to move forward. This energy wants you to be afraid to let go. This energy wants you to second guess yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants you to second guess yourself. To be fearful. Come on, Spirit. Somebody wants you to be afraid. Afraid that you're not protected. Afraid of moving forward because people are going to attack you in some way. You know what I'm saying? You just feeling unprotected. That's what I'm picking up. What is this? The Magician. Stop playing. Nine of Pentacles. You love yourself. Love is the highest vibration of all. You're very wise. You see things from a different perspective. The Magician is all a fucking illusion. It's a fear-based illusion. Give me some more on this Magician, Eight of Wands energy, Spirit, Eight of Swords. Somebody could have been projecting energy towards you, attacking you, like gossiping and telling lies and making up shit about you to have other people come against you. They could have been saying you were coming against them, that you weren't a good person. Anything to get people to look and call judgment before they even know. Didn't I say already? Somebody didn't read the fucking book. They judged the book by the cover. And this is all because you stop allowing people to make you feel like shit, to make you feel like you were not worthy, right? That all you was good for was, And the thing is, what they were saying about you is them. They're the ones that's like that. They were projecting how they felt towards you. They were trying to cover you in this ridiculous paint to cover who you were. And and when people can't see who you truly are because they're still sleeping, because they're still attached to this energy, and they still need this motherfucker. You hear me? That causes confusion. That's another tower, right? Confusion. Why I didn't expect that from fucking you. What we got here? Page of Pentacles. Oh. I asked what was this, right? Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. Somebody could have paid for some spell work. I'm just going to say what it is. Because you left, they wanted you to be stuck. Somebody was attacking you. Sending energy towards you. Sending swords towards you to keep you stuck. And you not knowing with the blindfold where it's coming from, right? In your mind, right? Because you can't see it, but you can feel it around you. Yeah, somebody did that shit to cause you burdens, but you overcame it. Somebody wanted to slow you down. That's what they did. Listen, bitch, listen. They wanted to fucking slow you down. You hear me? They wanted to slow you down. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, the world, baby. This is over. Judgment is here. We got a King of Cups. Who your king is coming? Ooh, because you're the queen. Oh, shit. Listen. Look at that. This could be somebody from your past. Look, you are the high priestess. Of course you are. You look what you had to go through. Look what you had to overcome. Look at that. Two of Swords, yes. Quiet. I heard quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Look, quiet on the set. You keep that shit to yourself. There's a lot of shit people do not know about you. You understand? You're an earth angel. You're a high priestess. There's a lot of things people don't know about you that you don't show people. You don't tell people about you. And it's nothing to really tell about you. It just is, right? You learn. You figure it out. You see it for yourself, right? This isn't something that you go to root to, I'm there. Man, listen, that don't fucking work. That's ego-based. This is something where you just go on about your business, you live your life, and you stand in your truth. And if you're by yourself, it's because you see it. You see people, and people see your fucking ass too, I promise. They see you. Sometimes they think they can come in and manipulate the energy, right? And they fuck around and find out. That's what I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Anything else before we get a file for this? Ooh, child. That's who you are, baby. Well, this is somebody that Six of Cups and the King of Cups. And he got his hand open too. So he ain't got his hand closed off. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to give to you just like you give to them. This could be somebody from your past, child. Eight of Wands, they finna send a message. This is fast communication, fast movement. Nine of Pentacles, because they see you. You self-sufficient. You're a queen. You take care of yourself. You have stability. This is all you. This ain't nobody got you behind your back but you and the universe. You and God. This is somebody that knows you don't need nobody. Look, King of Pentacles. Five of Swords. That King of Pentacles was in the reverse. Remember that, right? Because look at the Five of Swords. Somebody may want to fight. Yeah, look, 7 of Wands. Yeah, they do. 7 of Swords, I mean. Yeah, they do. Somebody want to take something from you. Somebody want to block you from experiencing this. Oh, no, that ain't finna happen. Somebody see something. Yeah, they could be trying to block somebody from coming towards you. They may just knowing that you have it coming because you got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles out here, okay? Just by them knowing that you fucking deserve it. They know that at some point somebody's gonna see you. If they don't stop doing all this yingity yangity hangity pangity bingity meena bibbity bobbity boot shit, somebody's gonna see you and they're gonna pick you up. And yeah, they know it. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? Listen, they fucking know it. You finna get a new beginning, right? Because you fucking deserve it. Because you deserve it. Spirit, listen, 4 of Swords, yeah. Put that shit to rest. Somebody being put to rest, or you putting that shit to rest. 2 of Wands, yeah, make a decision. All right, let me get one of these. A couple of these. Any last warnings I heard for whoever this is out here, Spirit? Oh, I think I got a wrong card in here. We have enjoy the silence. Things are about to get busy for you. Things are about to start getting real busy for you, collective. You're gonna be. I heard booked and busy. What is this? This does not belong here. What is this one? Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. That was yesterday's reading. What we got here? Power struggles, ego versus the heart. Fear, lack, jealousy, a fucking again. Past, future, power, materialism, judgment, the prize, lust, eternal. Somebody's having an ego death. That's what you had. You went from self-centered manifestation and ego to God-centered, and God is love. It wasn't just about me, what I want, how people are gonna take care of me, what you got for me. How does this include me? What do I get out of this and shit like that? You moving away from the ego and more towards the heart, and that's what you did, and that's how you balance yourself out. You recognize you have an ego. You recognize that you need and want these things. But you have to behave, and you have to remove the ego out of the way so that you can stand, balanced. A healthy balance, a healthy ego, a healthy heart, a healthy love, right? Boundaries. Come on now. Ooh, imprisonment. Mental imprisonment. Somebody could have mental imprisonment. 85, 38, 31. That imprisonment came right on this 8 of Swords too. What's this about, Spirit? Somebody could be going to jail. Oh shit. Their prayers are useless. Divine intervention, unforgiven abomination. So somebody did something that it was an abomination. It was against spiritual laws. And the fact that it was an abomination because you were a healing, nurturing energy, and for them to attack you or try or attempt to, create burdens for you, to create obstacles for you, and the way that they did it in a sneaky way, they did it in a spiritual way, the way that you couldn't see it. That's an abomination, and that's why they be struck down. That's what I'm hearing. What's this? No honor amongst fucking thieves. They will be struck down. Somebody's going to jail. That's what I'm hearing. Period. Listen, because they went the wrong fucking way. They went the wrong way. They made a bad choice. They allowed their ego to overcome them. Imbalanced energy. No honor among distraction, leading you off course. Stay in sync with our spiritual self and path. Ego again. So somebody just threw common sense out the fucking window. That's what I heard. Ooh, tapped into infinite flow of the universe. They threw common sense out the fucking window. Hello. Yes, and the universe answered. Like, this is common fucking law. No. No. Their prayers are useless. Somebody could be praying, asking for God to forgive them. You know? I'm not going to say he ain't going to forgive them, but I will tell you, he won't be mad forever. I'll just put it like that. He won't be mad forever. So just take that how it resonates. What we got here? Elimination of evil. Yep. Something evil is being removed out of your life, collective. Someone that's very evil. Yeah. The white bull, masculine energy, power, dominance, fire, leadership, authority, rules, strong, command. 4 is a Taurus energy. The white bull. The innocent one, the one that's way over there across the pasture, ain't bothering no fucking body, but here you fucking come with your little pellet gun and you want to start shooting at it. You hear me? Attacking it. Every day you come out there after school with your friends with y'all BB guns and you shoot at this fucking bull. You better leave that animal alone. Ooh-wee. Poor defenseless animal. Make a wish, manifest dreams into your reality, collective. That's what you're doing. Yeah, they mad and they confused because whatever this was, oh, look at that. Look where it fell. Whatever this was, the 8 of Wands, it ain't going so fucking well. They mad and confused. How did you overcome that shit? How did it not affect you? Because you weren't vibrating in that energy to receive it. Are you out here fucking people over? Are you out here doing dirty shit to people? Are you out here holding back and not, helping others when you have it? Are you being selfish? Are you hoarding? Are you gossiping? Are you doing all that shit, right? Then that would have been receptive. You would have been open to receive that. But see, that's their energy. Spirit said, ooh, sorry y'all. And that energy went right to its rightful fucking owner. You heard? Sit, watch, observe, then make your move. It went right to the fucking owner. That did not belong to you. It could not stick to you. It may have created uncomfortableness. You can feel when shit just was quiet, like things falling and shit and shit, argue with people out in the street. That kind of energy. You be like, what the fuck? What? Did I wake up on the wrong side of the bed? You hear me? You hear me? Thank you, Spirit. They burnt the bridge, baby. They burnt the bridge not only with you, but with the Most High. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. They can't hide what you already know. And I'm going to end it right there. You are the high priestess. Don't forget that. Deuces, I see y'all.